Welcome to the build of Raven's tiny house. This is going to be another one of my 3-week tiny house builds using no timber and no nails. Welcome. Here we are at the polypanel factory. This pile in front is my pile. That is an entire tiny house shell ready to go. Here's a view inside the factory. Lots of people's jobs going on. This is raw material arriving from overseas, and they're a bit pushed for space, but their prices are really attractive, so that's why they get my seal of approval. Here's the tiny house loaded onto the trailer. Part way home, we've just stopped at the service station, and now we're lengthening the trailer. The top frame is removable. This extra 2 meters is being added underneath, and Raven's just prepping it for the galv paint. Here it is, all assembled with the new track in place. The bolting down points, there are 8 of those down either side. The outrigger at the front. These are the brackets that hold the mud guards for when the house has been removed, so that the trailer itself can go in for a warrant without its load. These are the dropped subframes at the back to allow the stepped down floor section. And what you can see here is the edging channel that goes around, and the vertical panels, the walls, will be slotted into that. You can plainly see here that the house, its floor, is removable from the trailer. Seth's just bringing in one of the Seth's just bringing in one of the floor panels, carefully placing it into position so as not to smudge the glue that's already been put on the cross members. Cutouts for the wheel arches. There's 2 wheel arches complete. They've just been fitted. They'll later be covered by a large cupboard complex. Now, this stuff here, silicone spray. We use that to lubricate this piece of cutting conduit that is going to bore through the polystyrene panels so that we can put the hot and cold water pipes in. Seth's taking the flex out of it and guiding it while I provide the power.
Crabbing around. Limp it down, perhaps. Oh, baby.
The silicone spray is to lubricate this as it goes through the polypanel. The panels are 4 feet, 1.2 meters wide, and they have a tongue and groove system that fits them together.
Can you hear it?
There we go. We're just 12 inches away from the other side.
Yes.
Here's Seth waiting for it.
I'm going to heat my hands way over here, so don't think it'll
And out it comes.
Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
Oh, wow. Did you see how much it was bent? The teeth?
No. Hold.
Raven's marking out where her kitchen cupboards and staircase are going to go. You can see in the green the tread and rise of the stairs is carefully plotted out. This first step will be a high step because that's going to be the Raven's perch. it's going to double as a seat. Here we go. This speeds up my work no end, having somebody help. Hey, and her whole house is a whiteboard. And here we are. The channels get fitted to the side so that the walls can go in.
Thank you.
Our scaffolding's arrived. We're just unpacking that so that we can get to the upper levels. The panels fit together with the tongue and groove system. The corners are mitered, and the miters inside and out are clad with those 90-degree extrusions. There are only 2 joins in each wall. You saw the lower of the 2 joins there.
3 zeros.
130, so that's 10 hundreds, that's 1,000. That's pretty close. Cool. 1,000 millimeters is 1 meter.
Tilly's 7.
This is 1.
She's enjoying some homeschooling. And here's Magpie. It seems like everybody's house building at the moment. Now the windows are starting to arrive. We've got some really nice second-hand windows that are being fitted. The platform for the raised floor is commencing. The steps are in. We've got another door here. This is one half of a set of French doors that are going in the side. This little alcove to the right is where the fridge and cupboards will live. Turning around, looking back out into the lounge, down towards the back door, which will be another set of French doors with a window on the right hand side. Here I am up in the front loft looking down. That wee room at the back is the toilet and bathroom. Down the stairs. There'll be steps included to make it more ergonomic to step from one level to the other. It'll be 2 steps. At the moment it's 1 big step because we haven't got that storage step made yet. So here are the panels. I've marked those so we know which panel to grab next. They're all cut to length in the factory. All I have to do is put the miters on them and cut any bits out. The evening's drawing on. We've got the window in.
And I forgot completely all about it.
We're now up to full height. As you see, only 2 joins in each wall. We've got another project at the front. Here's Larissa's her cute little polypanel ute. And here's Larissa helping me in with one of the roof panels.
It should work better this way around.
I introduced Larissa to this form of building only, middle of summer last year, when she started her ute. But she knows all the tips and tricks now. She knows what she's doing with the stuff, knows how to handle it.
Ready?
Yeah. Step at a time, eh?
What?
Step at a time?
Yeah. Ready again?
Yeah.
These sucker handles are just the duck's nuts. They make moving these panels around so much easier. The panels are actually quite light. They're the equivalent of a sheet of 1/2 inch or maybe 3/4 inch ply in weight.
You probably won't lift high enough, will you?
No, I won't.
Can you get on the step?
Yeah. Can you hold?
But of course, it's your insulation, it's your lining, it's your cladding, and it's your framing, all in one product. Incredibly stiff.
What?
Alright, now you're going to have to do, unfortunately, the push up. Do you want me to?
Just because.
Fucking stand. Right, are you comfy? Right, no, wait there, otherwise we'll lose all our silicon.
Oh.
Wait right there, holding it.
Yeah,
Holding it.
Yeah. Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, I can lift it to your position. Like a bought one.
You're good. Right, thank you. That's it. We're not doing any more. That's it.
Larissa's just
Easy,
making
mate.
some fine adjustments here while I'm outside checking the overhangs.
Okay.
And now she's just tightening up the tongue and groove, and the job's done. All that's left now is for me to get up on the roof with these big roof fixing screws and screw the thing down into the top plate every 450 mils. The screws have neoprene washers on the top so that they can't leak. There will be a flashing over this row of roofing screws, which will hide the raw edge of the roof and just ensure that everything stays watertight. It's possible to handle these panels by yourself. The glass lifters, those sucker handles, make it a lot easier. It's a bit of a race to get this roof on today because we've been watching the weather forecast for the last 3 or 4 days and we're expecting 2 or possibly 2.5 days of rain. So it's a little bit of a rush to get this thing finished. These panels are incredibly stiff. They'll take me walking around on the roof without any deflection at all. The roof has no sag with my 95 kilograms walking around on top of it. Now, as I said a moment ago, the race was on to get this roof on because the rain was coming. I haven't got the edging around it but at least it's watertight. And here we are, the rain's come. Here's the first lot of rain running off Raven's roof. I need to get those gutters up. Quick.